I will talk to the slowly.
Refresh my Twitch. Oh,
Okay.
we're back.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear us?
Come now.
Hey.
Come now, brown cow.
Thank you, Tiny. Appreciate that.
No. That's
Nope.
That's asking the question. Still asking. No one's responding.
I see
Yes.
Tiny Azora says.
The sound is good. The sound is good.
We're good.
That's you? You're Tiny?
Yeah.
I don't believe that for a moment. No way.
That's the joke.
Oh. All right. Where did we lose everybody?
The beginning.
At the
Recap.
Are we going back to recap, or we need to redo the announcements?
Just go to recap.
Just the recap.
Recap. Okay, we're going on the
birthday.
There was a birthday. Happy birthday, Leia. Those were the cupcakes that were on the show. We made them for her because we all kind of live near each other. This is one of the benefits of seeing people in person. Yay, vaccinations! So previously on the Velkyn Weave, the party is on a quest to find the city of the glass pools where the Kawatoa and the Aboleth are working together to build the God Shield, which the party has run into in the few past when it severs the connection between worshiper and the worshipped, breaking the power of divine magic between the two. How they're doing that is still a mystery.
Maybe we know it's abjuration magic at least.
Yes. Yep. It is abjuration magic. The party is in the Underdark currently. They have found the cave of many bats, which lived up to its name. It had bats, and there were many of them. It also had an epic amount of guano in there, which was all flowing downstream and was what was fertilizing the fungal forest, and then the even bigger shimmer-light fens that were deeper in the Underdark. The party has found a entrance to the Underdark with a sinkhole that leads into this cave of many bats, and when carved in the side of the cliff, heading up the sinkhole, were steps with carvings of dancing elven women. And when they got to the top, they found a pavilion, which was sacred to Illustrae, who was a drow goddess of the dance and freedom. And they also found out that these particular drow were Illithiri, and were also part of House Starsong, which they thought was strange because the local elves in the area were also known as the Starsong elves. Leaving the greater mystery of that for another day, the party went back down into the Underdark to find this cave with a tree that grows gems. And they found caverns that were worn completely smooth as if shaped out of magic. And around them were all these strange green pillars that kind of looked like faces if you squinted your eyes and looked at from the side. But when it touched, whether it be through physical touch or magic, it pulled the party into a phantasm of the past when they found out these caverns were a hidden shrine to Illustrae that was being attacked by the Aboleth and the Illithids and their Hulk minions. These Hulks kind of looked like Umber Hulks, but they were, what color were they?
Green, Viridian.
Yes, the Viridian green. And these had a spittle that when they spat on you would start freezing you solid. And if they got you down to, if they completely encompassed you, would turn you into one of those green pillars the party saw all over these caves. The party was able to...
That's not scary.
And the party, however, was quickly found out that the drow had something special, a magic hilt that they had risked greatly to bring back to their caverns. And the party has reclaimed that. It's currently in the possession of, I believe, Quentin.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay. In the next cavern, they found the Chamber of Stars, where there was a circle of 7 pillars around one in the middle. And when they triggered this phantasm, they found priests of Illustrae were in a ritual to infuse the consciousness of one of their elder Dark Song Knights into a magical blade. But they were having trouble getting it done because there were not enough of them. The party lent them their ability, their consciousness, and were able to push the ritual over the edge and have magically infused the sentience into the blade and have carried that into the present day. However, while they're in the phantasms, piercers have rained down from the top of the ceiling, stabbing all of the players. And it wasn't just one or two piercers, it was like 40 of them raining down in stabby death. And that is where the cutscene is slowly going to come back and go to full screen, and you get control of your controls again. As we pick up at this point, where the party has just come out of the phantasm to find poor Bope buried under a pile of these piercers, which I looked them up. They are medium sized, so they are like bigger than Bope.
Mm-hmm.
And there were about 20 of them on top of him. You can see little gnome hands sticking out the side.
Oh,
There
I
are
think-
piercers all over the place. So they are slow moving. Once they have fallen, they have these little tiny legs that kind of like shrimp that pop out the side, and they're starting to skittle towards the walls to begin the process of climbing back up to the
I
ceiling.
was like,
To rain stony death upon you again.
it was like a random problem.
yeah, just go around and just play whack-a-mole.
You know,
Whack.
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 Sure.
Save Bope first.
Well, that's gonna be because I remember Bope had said that he reached for my hand during the phantasm. So I'm gonna hope that Bope's standing next to me, or well, laying next to me.
Oh, I have one other tidbit I wanted to pass to remind people of.
Ooh.
The high priestess in the ritual, who they referred to as Arisia, turns to you, Stagander, and called you Javain,
Mm-hmm.
and presented you with the infused blade.
Yes, I had that in my notes. So the high
the
priestess
bull-
was Arisia.
And this blade is not small. How tall are
Yep.
you?
I'm 5'9", I believe, which is kind of tall.
That is tall for
Yeah.
a drow.
I'm 5'9". I'm unusually tall.
If you hold it up, it comes up to your chin.
Yep,
to the
makes
ground.
sense.
So, sorry for that aside. Back to rescuing Bope.
Yes. So Stagander is going to like look for Bope and like go over, like placing the blade down alongside her, and I'm gonna cure wounds him.
All right. Go ahead and roll it.
Yep. Oh gosh, I'm not.
Wham,
I'm
wham, wham. Rangrim kills another 3.
Oh,
It's going to take you the better part of 2 minutes to get through them all.
Yep. But gotta make sure that we clean up this place. Keep a wary
They
eye.
they immediately go into speed piercer mode and are dashing for the wall. So they're moving at 10 feet now.
I'm blasting and knocking him back too.
Okay, yeah, one almost gets the wall and blasted back away.
You get the
10
ones
hit
that are
points.
Oh dear.
get the ones that are getting close to the wall. Get the other ones as I go.
Where'd she go? Who you are? Hey,
Hello.
hello.
I'm like moving piercers off of him, like
Yeah,
Supporting
they
his
clatter.
back.
It's like going through your utility shed where you're just throwing like tools this way and that way.
Weird.
Yeah, like one falls upside down and it's like wiggling his little feet and it's like trying to and then someone eldritch blasts it.
It goes flying.
And it goes clank, 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 clank across the room.
They're terrified.
Who are you looking for?
What?
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
You
oh,
asked, where is she?
Well, this is not what I expected, but it'll
Okay.
do. It's just so cold down here.
If we could give Bope a hug. Like, do the like arm warm thing. Like, I'll warm you up.
Oh, careful, careful. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh, you are kind. Oh, what? Whoa,
Can't
look
have
at
you
this.
freezing to death.
Look at that blade. What's that for?
Arisia gave it to me. Well, she gave it to me, but she called me Javain.
Oh, you have more names too.
I mean, eh,
I mean, I just have the one as far as I know. But yeah, she called me Javain.
Hmm.
It's like puzzlement on Stigander's face.
Insight check. No, just kidding. You look you're an open book. I don't have to.
Yeah. I'm very low charisma, emotions on face.
But a
Okay.
religion check. Is that anything, Javain? I've got a 17.
Well, from your background, you would know it's a female drow's name,
Okay.
along with Arisia.
Like Vrat.
I mean, it's Arisia in particular strikes you as that's a commoner's name. They wouldn't have been affiliated with the house.
Now the question is, did she mistake you for someone, or are you in fact someone else in this body? Are you
reincarnation.
borrowing this body from someone else? Is what I meant to say.
That's like the implications are going through Stigander's head, and her eyes are just getting wider and wider. Like, if I'm not me, who am I?
Well, what's the earliest memory you have of this body?
The earliest memory I have is she closes her eyes. I was kneeling in a hallway, or no, it was a tunnel, and I remember hearing footsteps behind me, and then a hand on my shoulder, and the voice saying, "Come, child. Let's see if we can help you find your way." And that was the first time I met Shandakul.
Oh, that was Shandakul's voice?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And were you a child, or was this when you were a baby?
No, I wasn't a baby. I had a couple of years.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't know exactly how old I am.
I'm going to look up to make sure that nothing further is going to fall on us.
You have, at this point, you and Rangrim have finished bashing all the piercers to pieces. And you look up and say the ceiling, and it is completely smooth. No stalactites anywhere.
Oh,
Lights. That's the only way I can ever remember.
Tight to the ceiling.
Our watch is done. Hey.
And it's that same scalloped ceiling bit that they did for the whole rest of the cave. That these weren't natural caves at one point, a point, or maybe they were, but they were a lot smaller, and they've shaped them into what they want, which is usually a telltale sign of elf inhabitants, particularly drow, because they change everything. Dwarves, as Rangrim can tell you, would work with the nature, would work with nature and put in structural supports, and elves would just magic it.
yeah.
Which does mean every time magic fails, the whole elven city comes tumbling down.
What?
Downside. It does mean they can put their cities up a whole lot faster, though.
It's
As
just
opposed
like
to-
it's just like the rest of the elves. Fake.
Ooh, shots fired.
Me, 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 me.
Well, Stigander, if we ever make it out of here, my sister, my family, they might be able to help you recover any memories before you met your companion there.
I
They
might
excel
do
at that.
some inquiring myself. I don't know. From what you've told me about this sister of yours and their father, I don't know if I want to get myself tangled in that. No offense.
No, you're drow. They'll love you, and you're not weak, so you won't break, and they won't discard you. So
Oh fuck.
It's like a raise, like an eyebrow. Like,
Arc.
oh, noted.
and I think maybe you'll be needing this, and with both hands, present the hilt.
Oh,
Snatch this from the phantasm.
oh, thank you. And she'll like tuck. I don't know. You said the hilt is pretty big, so she'll probably tuck it, put it in her backpack, and like wrap a piece of cloth around some of the blade so she can pick it up and hold it,
You
not
don't want
just by the tang.
you don't want to
Really
assemble it
light.
right now.
You don't want to put the.
They
Well,
look
'cause
like
here's the thing: is like we've got the blade and we've got the hilt, but you still need the pommel to screw on to the end. Because I'm sure.
Look at this swords master. This is why I stick to hammers.
Oh, you think there's, like a screwdriver in the next room?
Well, there's something to hold the hilt on, I think is what she's saying.
Yeah, normally there's like. Have you ever seen like a longsword, and they've got like the little ball at the end? It's not just a counterweight; it's the thing that keeps the handle on the sword so it doesn't go flying out.
Can't say that I regularly do. No.
I propose to you, perhaps magic. I'm just saying, like, jam them together and see what happens.
Well, Bob said that he'd felt magic from this particular artifact, so I'm wondering if maybe we don't want to screw too much with it. I'll try to put the hilt on, like.
It goes on, but without tools and a forge, it just kind of slides right back off.
Yep, she like
Like I
puts it
said.
on and then takes it back off, like. Eh.
I'm sure there's just
See,
a screwdriver or hammer and nails in the next room.
Are you
I
going to
bet
go down to
that
the
is.
hardware store? I mean,
you've never held a martial weapon before, have you, Bob?
I hold up my staff. Sure, I have. My
That
walking stick.
counts as martial, but
Oh.
Was that
Stuff
a,
is. Oh, go ahead.
was that Arisa they were trying to put in there?
From oh gosh,
No.
it happened so fast. So Arisia was the one who handed me the sword. Vrat was the one who was laying on the ground.
she was the old drow lady, dressed in the armor of a dark song knight.
Ooh.
the dark song.
Like they're like paladin-y.
Drow paladins, they kind of have like vaguely what's Wonder Woman style armor from the recent movies,
Oh. Okay.
with like skirts of
The
pleated
leather.
skirt that goes
yeah, yeah.
around of metal bits, and then a chest piece.
We're talking like the good Wonder Woman movies, right? Not the.
Yes, the more recent ones. The one with Gal Gadot.
I was excluding the Zack Snyder.
Nah.
I mean, Wonder Woman's still fine in them. It's whatever.
So,
Anywho,
so we got some more exploring to do down here, huh?
yes, we do.
Bope, how
Yeah.
badly hurt are you?
Quite. I still have like peck wounds that are loosely healing, loosely bleeding.
Yeah, there's another tunnel that leads out that way.
Do we have some? I can give you a healing potion, if you'd like.
Oh,
I've got some as well. I've got one, let me see, big potion left.
Hi.
I have one superior healing potion left.
well, let's be honest. It's not going to take much to blow me over again. Maybe better to use it to revive me at this point.
I mean, granted, I have a couple of more spell slots that I can use, because I don't really use my spells for very much. So I could just like load you up with some cure wounds, so we can save the potions maybe.
Whatever you all think is best.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll just make sure
think the safest thing we can do when we get to the next room is to look up first before we engage in, some seance-like activity.
Say, Bob, do you have any extra spell books on you, like blank ones? I was thinking we could strap them to you, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
like armor.
Yeah.
Book
I could be just
armor.
like Rangrim. Oh, I've always wanted to be like
Just like imagine an open book on top of his head.
I am kind of,
Yeah.
wonder why you don't just walk around in the massive plate. You know,
He wouldn't be able to
protective.
carry it.
Sure you
right.
would. That's what
You
magic
laugh.
is for.
It might crush me.
No, they make magic. That's what mithril. Mithril.
It probably would be wise to heal Pope before you leave
Pope.
the room.
Okay.
You're
The DM
you're
says
in luck.
so.
Well,
That's not concerning.
no, it's not.
It's fine.
Um,
It's fine.
Bope, you're in luck. I rolled pretty well. I got another third level spell that I'm gonna load you up with, which is 19 points of healing.
Ooh.
I know I rolled really well on
Good.
that one.
That's almost all your hit points.
Yes,
How you
that
looking?
takes
It's another
oh,
12, right?
That is. Did I do it wrong? Shoot. That should be a 29.
Yeah, you should be at 29. How are you looking?
And-
Sickly?
Yes,
Let
29
me put
out
the
of
back
37.
of my. Huh?
Were you the beneficiary of the aid spell from the pavilion up above?
I was. Does that still work after I die?
Well, you didn't
Okay.
I
really
believe
die.
so.
Like,
I was just unconscious. Okay.
yeah, you were just unconscious.
Increases your
Um,
maximum for 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. I take out one of my regular healing potions because I never use them ever. And that
Well, you go
is-
from full to temple. You never really have time to
Yeah.
drink your potion. It's like full or nothing. There's really no in between.
All right, so that
It's like-
gives me.
Stigander puts like the back of her hand on Bope's forehead to like see how he feels like taking his temperature.
Okay, that's
That's
gonna
amazing.
take me above total.
Right.
I
With the
believe,
aid stuff
Well, yeah, with the aid, because aid, what was it, plus 10?
is 25.
Plus
Oh.
25.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was a high level
Got
one.
room to grow.
And I quaff
Okay.
a greater healing potion for 14 health.
Yeah, it's like it almost doubles your.
Yeah.
Because I can Bope, I can give you another 15 points.
I'll take it.
Suppose
And that's
I should use this greater myself.
Okay, that gets me up to 20.
I've got several actually.
I was gonna say, Rangrim, do you need anything?
I'm over here drinking a greater potion. It's fine. I got.
Okay.
You can see a little bandolier of them.
I'm
Okay.
down 28
Or a
still,
little-
so I would take one if you've
Okay.
run out spell slots.
Just making sure I keep at least 2 revivifies for so
Just
only
Smart
2
thinking.
people can die.
I don't think that's how it works there.
No, it's totes how it works.
No dibs on death, Pope.
Dibs on death.
I do. If things get hairy, and I open up my cloak and pull out of one of the pockets. This is a scroll of sending. One of you can call to Doliris. She's right out there, right?
Indeed.
Quentin, I actually rolled maximum for you, so you get 16 hit points back.
Huzzah.
Yeah. Make sure I'm doing this right. Oh, plus my spell casting ability. Bope, you're up to maximum.
Oh, okay.
Because my spell casting ability, because I gave you 2 spells, so that's like an extra 8.
All right. Yeah, I'm at max plus 25.
You're looking very hearty and hale.
I am. Not as much as when I was wearing that necklace, but it looked better on you.
So it's 20 for you, Quentin.
Oh, 20, nice.
Yeah, because I didn't add my modifiers. And I'm just gonna take a potion myself.
Pope, the next chance I get, I'm going to talk to my family about you being reimbursed or recuperated for the loss of the magic carpet. I'm going to explain to them how, you are of value to us, and you helping the weave and us helping them, it requires a magic carpet. And really, it was just an a-hole move to dump you in
Really
that.
was completely unnecessary and a little cowardly.
I wholeheartedly agree. Roll deception.
Insight versus.
It's a 22.
They were just afraid of the boat train.
Yeah, that's what they're afraid of.
Really, they did say they had to, separate the greatest threat.
I just sort of hold up one of my limp noodle arms and make a pseudo fist pump,
And then he prismatic sprays everybody.
Yeah.
Sling you to another plane.
I almost did to Rangram. Yeah.
Would have been funny if that one. The only thing that stopped was because of the blocking on sending to other planers by this interesting facility.
The Hallow.
Indeed.
All right.
So, what would you like to do? Explore, looking for your the hammer and the screwdriver.
Mm-hmm.
Put your pieces together.
Mhm.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
All right. There's really only one path out of the Chamber of Stars, unless you want to start trying to burrow through walls.
Is that the one at the top?
Mm-hmm. Top right. If you follow it around, again, it's all dark, but I believe you all have dark vision here.
Yep.
You guys want light? Like an overwhelming amount of light?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. I think this place is gonna try to kill us again. Maybe we should just.
I'm pretty sure this place is
Well,
gonna.
clearly.
It's not a might. I'm pretty sure it's a yes.
Trying.
Yeah.
Dark vision it is. Okay.
You come down you walk for about a minute or so through the long twisting corridor, and you find the pathway splits. One leads slightly up and to the left, the other one goes down and to the right.
Can we feel any through breeze at all?
No, but with your high perception, you hear a distant chiming to the left.
The one that goes down?
Was it down, or which should I say? I thought it was up and to the left, down and to the right. If I remember correctly.
Right.
That was
Up
minutes
into
ago.
this-
Let's just go with left and right.
Okay.
The left way is chiming.
Left on the screen.
Well, no. Whenever you're
Because our
looking,
players
you've come
left.
to a path, and you can
Okay.
go left or you can go right.
This
Don't
one.
look at the map.
it-
Ignore the
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps right first.
There's a
Right.
chiming to the left, like a distant, like crystals chiming, and to the right, it's just silence.
I would bet there's a
Gems.
tree of gems. But real quick question
All
here.
right. Yeah.
Are drow typically left or right-handed? Like percentage-wise?
I have no earthly idea. Let's go with ambidextrous.
Okay.
They can't use either hand equally well.
I think we should go to the right. I think perhaps we'll need the final piece before we approach the tree.
You're probably right. So we'll go right.
You head right. All right.
Oh, more vases.
Fluted stairs lead up and around a natural dais that overlooks a pool of crystal clear water. A 12-foot tall statue carved from flecked black marble of a beautiful elven woman is captured in mid-step of a dance. Her only garment is her hair that wraps around her artfully. Her expression is one of sadness. The tear on her cheek is barely noticeable. On the far side of the room is a huge silver anvil. Around the edge of the room are several more of those green pillars.
Should we go?
Maybe.
Oh, we should look up
I
first.
look up.
Fluted and smooth. Well, that scalloped look like the ceiling.
So do we want to go?
It is rather
Right.
small, short in here. It's only the ceiling's only 20 feet high.
Okay. Do we want to go right for touching the vases? Since we know
No.
that's kind of the deal.
I think there could be something hiding in the ground. I mean, we should just walk around and sort of make sure we're not about to get
Okay.
annihilated.
Yeah.
Pope is so paranoid.
I for one do not feel like getting
Okay, so
Punch.
check the room over first.
I don't like getting punched without being able to punch back. It kind of annoys me.
Can I
Well-
investigate the room for traps or hidden creatures?
You can opt
Sure.
out.
Okay.
Traps are investigation. Creatures are perception.
Okay.
I will do perception because I'm good at that.
That is a mere 15.
Of which, perception or investigation?
Oh, sorry, investigation.
All right, you look around and except for those vases, and there are 6 of them here, with those pillars, you do not notice any traps and you don't notice any unusual growths from the ceiling or other things in this room. You do notice, however, Pope, that pool, the water is perfectly clear.
If I look over it, do I see my reflection?
You do.
Is it me?
It sparkles.
Ooh.
And you can feel the magic rising off of it.
Ooh, it tickles.
On the ethereal plane, is this place locked down like the other one was? Kind of like
Mhm.
a. Okay.
I got
Well,
a 17 for perception check. Sorry.
As you are walking around Stikander, the statue, to observe, look at it, the statue head suddenly turns and looks right at you.
Mm. Does everybody else see that?
Roll initiative.
Definitely not.
Daughter, you've returned. Seek through the memories of this place for the blade and the hilt. Find the pommel in the present. Bring them to me, and I shall craft you a weapon beyond compare. The statue then becomes inanimate again.
So we went to the past and we found the hilt and the sword.
Ah.
So the pommel has to be here in the now.
Huh, that's what
Right?
that's what the strange stone lady said.
In theory,
I'm just
Cool.
making sure I'm not hearing things.
So we should not
Actually,
touch
what
the vases.
what language did she speak it?
Elven.
Then I have no idea.
Okay, well, I would have said that in common. So now you do.
Okay.
Aha.
Then yes, which I'm assuming has to be that it's probably guarded.
Mhm.
And then the other, it's not in this room. It's in the other castle.
The other castle.
the first room, you mean?
Could
Uh,
it be in the other pathway?
Tree.
You
We're
said
not-
there's an anvil here, right?
Yes,
I'm gonna go check that bad boy out.
you can see it on the far side of the room.
Looks massive.
It
Mhm.
is.
Have you seen the size of the sword, though? I mean,
True.
Size
if
of this.
if I peek into the water, is there anything that I can see like in the water other than really clean water?
You can see that motes of light are rising off of it, which is something that Bope noticed too. And you see, when you look in there, your reflection is very sparkly, and the water is definitely magical. Quentin, you're observing the anvil.
Yes, I'll do a circle around it, and then I'm looking for tools, the pommel, that type of stuff. Any engravings on it?
You do not see tools. You do not see a pommel. It seems is fastened to the floor and is enormously heavy. Might not even be fastened to the floor. It might just be that heavy.
Yeah.
And there are runes carved into the side of it.
Rangrim, we got runes up here.
Oh, what do the runes look like?
Runes of power from the School of Transmutation.
Whose runes?
Elven runes.
Man, there's more of those elven runes.
To be honest, look at this. They're relying upon magic again. You're not even sure this is a functional anvil.
I mean, I can't say I rely on magical runes myself, so just not elven magical runes. I rely on giant magical runes.
Yeah, but your giant runes were carved with grit.
But there's no bellows, coal, any of that stuff.
No.
So.
With magic, you don't probably need that.
Probably not.
The elves cheat in everything else, like building. Why would they need to rely on fire?
I really need you to
tapping
hold
into a
off.
flay line.
Hold off on your speaking rudely about the elves. All right,
Jade.
because there's two of us in here.
One
You
and a
want to
half.
drink the water, Tom? I mean, Bo?
What?
You drink the water?
I was thinking that.
Okay. I could see it in your eyes.
Quite thirsty after, getting
Oh.
smashed and pecked to death.
Very appealing looking.
I was thinking about it. I got that potion of greater healing empty flask. I was going to fill up.
Oh, yeah.
See?
Oh, let me know.
I'll stick my hand in. Oh, I'll use my my arcane magic hand, the telekinetic hand, and try to fill the flask up with some of the water.
All right. It takes a while because your arcane hand isn't really good for this, so you're having to kind of splash it in. It takes a while, but you can get it done. Dunking it next time would be a whole lot faster.
Okay.
But you have it. What would you like to do with it?
If it's not trapped, and I will dunk my empty vial from my glass healing potion to fill that with
All right.
sparkle water.
All right.
Mineral water.
Fills right up.
I'm trained in a poisoner's kit. I just want to, I don't know, do a little wafting, see if it's not acidic
You're
water.
breaking out your chlorine kit like from the pool and going to test it with the strips and
Yep.
stuff.
Exactly.
All righty.
Put it in the bottle,
Make me a
shake it up.
tool kit.
Hey.
And while he's doing that, do you want to do anything, Bo?
Yeah, sure. Can I don't know, could I use any arcana knowledge to make any sense of the water?
Yeah, make me an Arcana check, or you can cast Detect Magic. What'd you get?
I'm really
Quentin?
trying.
18 plus proficiency, would that be? So are we doing intelligence? Or no,
It
proficiency.
is not
sorry.
poisoned.
So 23. Okay.
This,
I will
this
drink
water
it
is not harmful.
because I'm pretty thirsty. And
Alright.
those are discounted potions of greater healing. They don't taste the best. Okay. So cleansing the palate.
All right. And Tom, what'd you get?
We got a
What'd you
20
get?
altogether.
Okay. You believe that this is functionally a potion of healing. And when Quentin starts drinking it, do you have any damage?
I have 8 points of damage.
All righty.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of dice.
You regain 6 hit points.
Just getting all the other dice out of the way.
Yeah, that was what was happening. I had to push it.
He was very
Refreshing.
specific. He said
Refreshing, you would say.
It tastes great and it's refreshing.
Ooh, wow. I fill up my other empty glass vial.
Have you considered just swimming in it? Taking a bath in it?
Good.
Maybe.
It's
maybe.
big enough. It's deep enough.
Sounds
I-
a bit.
Take out my book, put it to the side. I'm gonna take off my robe and put it to the
Oh,
side.
I gotta see this.
I don't want to see this.
I have underclothes on. Okay, I have underclothes.
No,
but-
that's not what I meant.
I know.
That's where you went.
And then I get a leg over a gnarled little knee and dip it in. My feet are in now. Sort of swish them around a little bit. It's senior hour at the pool.
Mm-hmm. It is quite refreshing. It's like going to one of those baths, like the old Roman style baths, or even the springs at Bath, England.
Mhm.
It feels really good.
Okay, I sort of, with my arthritic hips and back, to sort of ease myself into the water and just.
Do you have any damage on you?
No.
Okay. It is very refreshing, but it does not make you younger.
It's not that magical. Just a little bit.
It is magical to Bope's heart. He needed that.
But it feels really good, and I dropped all my healing dice. And the worst part is they're D4, so I will find it in the most unpleasant way possible.
Indeed.
I just sort of let it out. It's really nice in here. There aren't any piranhas nibbling my toes. I can't feel them because of the neuropathy.
Some places consider that a nice thing.
I think that's shrimp, not
down in
piranhas.
Cholt.
Oh.
Yep.
Ah,
I'm gonna unsling the giant water pouch, the decanter of endless water that I have, and just kind of soak it in the water for a couple minutes while people are doing other things. I don't know that it'll do anything, but maybe it'll taste better, absorb a little magic, something. It can't hurt, right?
We'll find out.
True. Bob doesn't think it'll destroy the place. You think the magic of the fountain is probably more powerful than your... Wait a second. Where is it pulling this water from?
That's a very good question.
It's empty.
What's empty?
What's empty?
His decanter of endless water.
Oh, because it's it's possibly like a portal type
It's
thing.
channeling it? Huh.
That's a neat way. I never really thought about that. Yeah, when you create water, are you creating water out of nothing, or are you transmuting it across?
Well, I guess we know how this one is.
You're pulling it from
Okay.
the elemental water plane.
Wow.
Oh dear lord.
By the way, I was reading through the old book, the old box sets. The original elemental planes were actually just worlds. It was a fire world. It wasn't like a plane. It was an actual sphere world.
Hmm.
In the original D&D concept. I was like, wow, that's weird. I wasn't expecting that.
Are you saying that the people that wrote D&D are flat earthers?
People that did the later ones, yeah. The original
Ah.
time it was they were all spheres. So you went to the elemental plane of fire was a sphere,
Nice.
like a world that was on fire with volcanoes.
So, Bope, how does your bath feel?
Oh, I feel like a new man. I just stretch and hear a crack. I'm like, okay, back to Bope. Okay. I put on my robe, sort of try to shake off a little bit.
It might heal some afflictions, possibly diseases, but you don't have any of those.
Ooh, now we know.
Evil curses.
Maybe not
Scavenger
curses.
probably.
Push.
What?
Are you pushing Sagander in the water? It's gonna be like a gremlin after midnight.
Was she pushed or did she slip? I mean, that's the question everyone wants.
Did I just go under the water?
I mean,
I think that I guess is a yes.
yeah. I mean,
You're not saying no.
we're talking about your past and how you can't remember, and I'm like, oh, must be a curse.
This seems
You are now
logical.
very wet. The water is quite refreshing, and you don't think you can actually drown in here because it has so much magic later. It's kind of like holds you up like the Dead Sea.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. Bob actually had to work hard at it to get under the ground, get underwater. It's kind of like those mineral springs, which you get into have so much, it just pushes you right to the surface.
They like high buoyancy. It's like I imagine Stigator stands up now. She's just soaked. Like,
So, do you remember anything?
I'm going to kill you after this.
Ooh, wow, kind of had
I
the
think you have to
opposite
get
effect
in
on
line.
her.
I think there's a certain dragon queen that wants my head too.
Like, why'd you push me in with all my clothes on?
Well,
That
I can
was
press to
kind of-
digitate you if you desire.
yeah, because I knew that happened.
Snap.
It's like
This magic
walk out.
squeegee comes out and starts.
It's
It feels like hands wringing.
it's the weirdest. It's like sloshy boots.
That's the worst, the sloshy boots.
Mm-hmm.
But you have
It's
no
one of my
sloshy boots
favorite
anymore.
boots.
No, you're all dry now. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
Yes.
do you have the locate object spell?
Oh, shoot. Good question.
No, that was me, actually.
Oh.
You cast it all, healing Bob.
Oh wait, no, I have locate creature. Sorry,
Oh, wow.
close.
Wow.
Oh,
But I did use that spell slot.
Hey, Bob,
yes.
you think the magic of this pool, after interacting with it for a while, only affects this pool? So if you pull water from it and leave the chamber, you don't think that the magic will continue.
Oh, Stigander, were you hurt?
I was, yes. I still have some damage.
Which, one dip of the pool gives you 5 hit points back.
Cool.
Well, I suggest if you need it, you use it, because I think the magic will not continue beyond the perimeter of this room.
But the big advantage is you can pretty much drink your fill while you're here.
Yes.
So good
There's-
place to rest.
This
It
is
Yeah.
seems,
perfect,
it
right?
seems harmless enough. Rangrim will stick his head in and.
7 points back.
I just imagine the story of Thor drinking out of the endless goblet.
Jeez.
Almost put a dent in it, Rangram.
I saw.
Yeah.
I saw. I saw an interesting TikTok about that yesterday.
What next, my friends?
I think. Do we want to check out the other pathway? you
Do we
think-
think that one of the vase things is got its own vision in here? Because the other two chambers seem to have their own kind of key to it.
True.
We could
Did you-
try.
Did you touch the statue?
No, I only, I didn't even touch the anvil. I just kind of worked my way around it.
Why do you think they specifically told us to find it in the present, though?
Well, I mean, nothing says that there isn't
Oh.
a clue or information.
So here's my theory, and I know Quentin had touched on this a little bit earlier. Or it might have been the Rangram. Somebody pointed it
It
out.
looks so similar. So tall.
It was also 2 weeks ago.
There's a lot of turkey between then and now.
Lots of napping. Lots of napping.
Do not blame the
But-
turkey for the napping.
I don't.
Everything, like when we went to that phantasm and those women were turned into the statues, they were kind of randomly placed. But when we got here, they're all kind of placed in and around the rooms. So what if there's somebody here who is
Caretaking?
caretaking? That's the word.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have anything
you're-
against seeing if there is a
You're the tracker. Have you seen any signs of people?
That's a good question, DM.
Hey, you can make me a
Have I-
survival check if you so desire.
I will absolutely do that. Ooh. Survival. That is 23.
The floor in here is so immaculately stone. It doesn't leave any. You've seen no evidence of passage in
Are
here
the-
for years, maybe.
Are the pathways between here and the room with the like molten glass look? Are those also stone, or are they like? Okay, so it can't. Not even like dust trails or anything like that.
No.
No dust.
No
That-
dust.
That's almost
That's-
a sign in of itself.
That almost proves the point, right?
Or
If you
it's
say so.
magic.
What
Can you
is
speak
magic?
with animals if you locate them? Or-
I could speak with animals, yes.
Because maybe they saw somebody coming and going recently or in the past.
But we didn't see any animals here.
There's definitely
Interesting.
bats around, but
Over in
I-
the bat caves, but there's nothing in here. Or
Yeah.
else we would have seen signs.
all right. What do you think about touching the anvil?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll slap it.
You slap it.
Yeah, and I act like lightning is kind of riveting through me.
Grab him, Rainbow.
You touch. Actually, there's no lightning. It does not respond.
Jurassic Park.
Nothing? It's cold, cool to the touch.
It's almost as if the place is bated breath, waiting.
Waiting for you.
I'm gonna like maybe touch a vase, just in case.
I'm still saying touch this. Touch the
Sure, I'll touch
statue.
it.
Oh, I was saying I was touching it.
Oh, go for it. You beat me to it.
Does
If I
not
touch one
respond.
of the vases, no. I'm gonna
No,
try the
no vision.
statue.
other room then.
Yeah.
You go to the statue, it does not respond.
All right.
We
Think
got the
that
bread. We got the breadcrumb room.
pretty much ends that. So we go the other way.
That's what's left.
Can we do a short rest?
Sure.
I
No.
don't mind.
Well,
I mean,
tell you what, Stigander, when you touch the statue,
Mm-hmm.
you are not ready.
Well, no, duh, I don't have the pommel.
I love this. It's so quintessential classic art. Classic.
Of course I'm not ready.
You don't have
Still
the.
need
You're
one
missing.
key to get to the
Yeah.
shore.
You're missing a component. Please return later.
All right. Do it. Shall we take a short rest?
I think the statue
I
is
think
trying to tell
taking
us
a
to take
short rest would be
Yeah.
fine. This seems a safe enough room.
Mhm.
Okay.
If we have to fight, we fight in the water.
These arcane
Man, I wish
covers.
I-
All right, so the party will settle down, break out the some snacks,
The trail mix.
trail mix, some apples or whatever else, cheese, and have a quick little snack here in the shrine of the Dark Lady.
Nice.
Wish
What
I'd
can
done
you-
that before I had blown all those spell slots.
So who is the Dark Lady?
He's part of the Drow pantheon.
I mean,
Oh,
there's
like-
someone other than Lolth?
Stigander is like adamantly like listening. Like, let's hear more.
Please
Yeah.
regale upon us the tales of your people.
I mean, there's many. It's this whole complicated backstory. I don't remember most of it, but she's one that's not evil. She's all about like dance and live together. I'm
I
sorry.
like her.
Yeah, I mean, she's cool.
So what happened to her?
I'm pretty sure she got the short end of the sword. The long end of the sword? I don't know how that phrase goes, but
Seems like a pretty long sword.
you don't see many
For
temples
real.
to her these days. But my stepdad there, like, he's kind of in on that whole game too. Loltha's not the end all be all, but she wishes she was. A lot of factions moving for influence. Not all of them want to be evil spider gods. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No. Of course not.
Nothing wrong being known to be an evil spider god. Sure.
Does that mean that she could return? I wonder.
Can you kill a god? I mean,
I've heard yes.
so have I.
Theoretically.
Yeah, I was like, if it breathes, it could die, right? I mean,
I don't know. Does she have a stat block?
what's a stat block?
I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you more, but it's
It's all right.
well versed.
It's all right. I just feel like I don't know. Maybe I've found a piece of myself, and now I'm just kind of curious.
Or the Dark Lady.
Oh,
Since we are in the presence of the Dark Lady, and we're taking a little rest, I'll start up like a drow song, one that's not too dark or evil, little undercommon and elvish, and yeah, try to get the party into it.
All right,
I
I
can-
can perform.
I can pull out my flute. Can I assist him and
Oh.
pull out my flute and play along with him?
I can definitely.
Maybe make me an intelligence check.
Make me an intelligence check.
Yeah,
Straight intelligence.
straight intelligence.
13.
Yeah. How'd you do, Quentin?
Was that with advantage or no?
No.
Okay, that's a 15.
He starts playing, Quentin starts playing a song, which unfortunately is going to be a small subset of drow songs that's not about Lolth
Yeah.
or sticking your neighbor or taking advantage. It's so you pretty much have to go all the way down back to nursery rhymes. And
Yes.
for whatever reason, Stigander, this one clicks. You remember it. And it's a song about, it's a wistful song about waiting for the light that will never come. And the song ends with the singer, the caretaker, who's singing to the child since the nursery rhyme, telling them that you need to learn to survive in the dark.
It's so sad.
I imagine the lyrics are a little bit like Fleetwood Mac's Seven Wonders, maybe. but
Sure.
simplified. I'll work on this.
Can you quote for us? Or you need some time to work on it?
Well, I mean, the lyrics themselves. So long ago, certain place, certain time, you touched my hand on the way down to Elistray. Yeah. Yay. I'll work on it. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
I'd like to hear more. That was a pretty good start. I love it.
For sure.
Give us more.
So many memories.
Encore.
And with that, your hour passes and you've completed your short rest.
Woo.
Oh, I feel better. Let's go find a pommel.
Mm-hmm.
Not a pommel horse, but a pommel, right? Just
Right.
okay.
So you want to go check out the other passageway, or you want to go somewhere else I have not anticipated?
Oh, there was the other passage. Yeah.
Some other place you anticipated?
I have not anticipated.
Wait a second. But there's only the one path, right?
Right,
That's
but
correct.
that doesn't mean we have to go there.
Yeah, we could be like, screw this place. It's obviously not here. Let's go dig around the back one.
Mm-hmm. Good.
It probably
We
fell out
go
of
to
somebody's
see that.
pocket. Yeah.
Ship buried in the rock, trapped in rock. Let's see what that's about.
Stigander is gonna go check out the other pathway. Screw you guys.
Alrighty. Well, we will flip this place out, and my thanks
Oh
to
my
Lori
God.
Krell and her beautiful art that she did for us for the map.
Lori, you're amazing.
It is. It is a
Wow. It's
a
the
feast for the
drawing.
eyes.
Oh, that is
Passage
so
slopes
cool.
upward to this broad cavern. Large slabs of swirled stones have been drawn from the floor to form hedge-like barriers that twist and turn in and about each other. Above the very tops of the hedges, you see the upper branches of a tree made out of roseate crystal.
I tell Stigander, you're standing on something. Why don't you move over?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was so enchanted. Like, Stigander does this thing where, like, she turns the corner and just stops. Just mouth open, like, completely in awe.
It's amazing.
Ah, it's such a beautiful drawing. Oh, I was taking it all in. I'm sorry.
Cavern
so
is like 100 feet tall with this tree, and everything is reaching. These hedges are 20 feet tall, and you can see the tree peeking out above them at the center of it all.
It's so freaking cool.
You can't see the trunk, just the upper crown of branches. And those branches have little glowing bits that you can tell seem to be gems indeed that grow from it.
We obviously look at the ceiling first.
Is that the chiming?
Yes, it seems to be coming from the tree. And there's no stalagmites on the ceiling here.
More smoothness or
Oh.
clammy?
I'm
There is light radiating from the ceiling, shining down on it, and it is fierce res.
The ceiling is Fezrez.
Shining down upon this particular tree.
It's like a radiation incubation chamber.
Mhm.
Is this chamber sealed ethereal as well, like solid?
What's this crescent moon here underneath our feet? Is that just a
Just
crescent
something that's
moon?
been carved into the floor. It's a
Okay.
crescent moon.
Maybe it has some significance to this room. Perhaps
Well,
it is. None of the rest of them had any markings like that I saw.
well, the tile in the main chamber had these like crescent moons, but I think that was just part of the mosaicing.
Maybe
I'm-
something with the star song idea.
Possibly.
I'm going to take a moment to re-up my disguise self via my invocation, but instead of appearing in the hobgoblin robes, I'm going to do myself as a drow.
All right, it fits like a glove. One that you've put it aside in a drawer for far too long.
Oh.
Taken out, stretching on your hand.
Take a breath. The air even tastes cleaner.
Mm.
The smugness in my face has gone up a level.
What
Okay.
No, that's racial. That's just how it is.
The smugness. It's baked in.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's a background trait.
So, are we all gonna go, or are you guys gonna wait here until I vibrate out of my boots? It's like,
I think we should be careful, but yes, I think perhaps that is the direction we need to go for not only perhaps the pommel, but also something else. Who knows?
Oh,
possibly.
no divinations.
Oh, right. Good call.
Based on the amount of Fezrez that looks like it's up there, yeah, that would probably be a bad idea.
Do you recognize this material, Bo? Stigander?
One moment, let me cast
Which
detect.
material?
Wait, nope.
The rose crystal?
Is there a check that I can do to see if there's anything like this that I've come across?
Yeah, but disadvantage from not being close to it and able to examine it closely.
Okay.
So that would be, I guess, a nature check disadvantage.
Nature. That is going to be a 13.
You think it's quartz that has been grown into the shape of a tree.
That makes sense. It's probably some kind of it could be rose quartz. There are only a few types of stone that will take this kind of form. But we'll have to get up close to really see what it is. I want to know what makes it luminescent.
Chime, you mean?
The ceiling?
Also that.
So,
Not wrong.
let's head on in, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Where do we want to start?
I was thinking like here. And
Wanna
that's
head in?
kind of the obvious way to step in, unless you guys want to take another route.
Unless we want to just do the circumference and then
I say we
Then
stick
hit it.
together. Yes, circumference sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
You walk all the way around it. It's a beautiful walk. And even here, you're kind of getting dizzy from the effect. As you walk in a big circle, and then you come back to the entrance that has the moon, crescent moon at the entrance. And all the way around you, you can see the tree from different angles. Every now and then it seems to wave a little bit, as if, and then it chimes, and then it stops.
I am searching for a pommel as we explore.
You come across nothing that reminds you of a pommel.
Okay, I think the obvious answer lies before us. We need to get closer.
Think, yeah.
into the hedge.
Through the hedges?
Into the hedge.
Okay. As you pass through the hedges, they are swirling glass that have been obviously shaped and grown into these very unnatural yet eldritchly beautiful shapes. And as you go, you can see yourselves reflected against each other. It's just kind of like walking through a hall of mirrors with weird echoes in all direction. And your image refracts this way and that, and it gets very complicated when you get to a junction.
Whoa. I've seen weird things like this before. Let's take a rope, just in case. We don't want to get lost in the air.
A rope ourselves together.
Been lost before.
Okay.
Heard a tale. Not this, but weird human contraptions.
Was it a corn maze? It was probably a corn maze.
Jewish
Yeah,
rope
humans
leeches.
humans get stuck in those all the time.
It's true. They're still lost in there.
But yeah, we're going to pull out 50 feet of rope to tie us together.
Okay.
In that case, once you're all tied together and you head deeper into the hedge maze, I need all of you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Hey, I can do those.
Hope save us. Hope save me.
Oh, nice.
19.
19.
20.
6.
Oh,
Wait, no, 25. Sorry.
Okay. The three of you, Boat, Quentin, and Rangram, reach the center. And play upon the tree, but the loop where Sagander was is empty,
Uh-oh.
as if her delicate elven hand slipped right out of whatever bond you had held for her.
Oh, right, Grim.
And I need Stagander take 16 points of radiant damage as you step out of the hedge at the point of the crescent moon on the pathway back to the rest of the shrine.
16?
16 radiant.
All right, and I end up back on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ingram, did he use a dwarven double shank?
I guess my nuts are not that great.
What do we do? I mean,
Stagander's like,
Seems-
what the hell?
risky to go back for her since we're at our destination.
You said we did make it to the tree, right?
Yes, those who made it to the tree, aka not Stagander.
I guess we yell out to Stagander.
At the top, center of the maze, the tree formed from roseate crystal that sprouts gems as if it were bearing fruit. There is so much magic here that your hair is lifted up, standing on end.
Wow, that feels weird.
Is it like underwatery, or is it just like it just goes straight up like gravity?
Kind of like putting your hand on where there's a stack of electricity balls.
Yeah,
and your
that's
hair goes
exactly
out
what
like
I was
that.
thinking.
Oh
With
boy.
that, is there like a humming noise? Is that humming?
Yeah, there is.
Like boat looks like that all the
Yeah.
time though.
Yeah, just
That feels so weird. I guess we probably
You
should.
want to try again, Stagander?
Yeah.
Maybe another intelligence saving throw.
8. It's better.
You take 18 points of radiant damage and end up back at the entrance.
See, this is why she told me I wasn't ready. He said 18.
Who's at the tree while
Well,
she is
I mean,
wandering through the.
We do
woods?
hear you, right? So like we know that you're still fine. You're not like taken to another location.
I don't know.
I yelled out. It's like Sikander. Does she hear me?
What's your passive perception, Stagander?
Passive perception is 22.
Yes, you can hear far off random going, Stagander! Or however he wants to yell it, Stagander! Stagander! I don't know. However, Rangrim wants to do the shouting.
just gonna let you keep going.
Yeah. Just
Stagander!
go through all the different inflections. Sikander.
Stagander!
Oh god.
Gander
Stagander!
in the cavern of crystal.
Stagander!
Oh goodness, I'm fucking stuck.
We're the reason she's taking this radiant damage. It's all just
The walls are just refracting light all around her, and she's not able to see through it, and she gets confused, and literally they start. The light becomes blinding after a while.
I was like, have you ever been hit by a police strobe light before? Those things
Ooh.
can hurt.
Maybe
oh,
try,
and I hope never do so.
maybe try blindfolding yourself the next time.
Blind monk approach.
search your feelings.
No
Search my
intimidation.
feelings. I was like, I feel
Are
like
you-
after the second time, Stagander would be like, take a big breath, and then she's got Rot's sword. She's like hugging it, so it's like across her chest a little bit. She's like, okay, let's do this again.
You have inspiration saved?
Oh my god, I do.
Yeah!
Ah,
Third time's the charm, right?
Third time's the charm. Will 15 do?
Well, do donkey. That'll do.
It's like, we're sorry that Stagander couldn't make it to her backstory today.
We'll cover
The
it for you.
Stagander
It's fine.
Closes her eyes, holds onto the sword, and walks into the maze. And you just kind of feel the empathy of an empathic urge of left, right, straight, left again, straight. And then she steps out into the center where the Tree of Gems is on the map.
Ah, you made it. You were worried. Well, I was worried.
I didn't want to go on the
Quentin,
path
Quentin
at all.
seemed fine.
Just like puts the sword up in 2 arms. She's like, I made it. We did it.
And with that, it's 8:30. Do we want to take a quick break right here with the arrival of Stegander at the Tree of Gems?
Seems like a good stopping point.
Like it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So we'll meet back in, say, what do we want? 5 minutes? We're sort of 8:35.
5 minutes is cool.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, 8:35. If that works for you, we'll check gnomes.
Tech gnomes.
Let us know. All right, my friends, do we have any announcements, any words of wisdom on our way out?
Oh, I have some words of wisdom. As a reminder, we are giving away an epic character avatar fantasy starter bundle, plus 3 free packs from overheadgames.com. Type in !epic in the Twitch chat in order to enter to win. The raffle for the package is going to be drawn at the end of the stream. And then that's when we'll announce it. You guys have to be in chat in order to win. So when we draw your name, you got to be here. So stick around and yeah.
All right.
See you
We'll
then.
see you at 8:35, everyone. Take care.
Company at last. Come, show your face.
When I was born, they said that I would have the rage of 1,000 storms within me.
It's all right. I didn't like that brother very much anyway.
Just cannot get any worse than this, right?
Have you noticed? It never really gets light enough here. Sometimes the shadows are going the wrong way.
There's a loud psst sound as steam rushes from the vat, and the door slowly swings open. This vile ooze just pouring out as you can see this elongated human figure slowly extend and reach out. His motionless eyes just now fixated on the group.
Okay, what the hell?
I'm done with this place. I need to go home.
I can't go home, but I also I don't want to stay here. I want to stay here. I don't 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 want to stay here.
Bank.
Oh
Eric.
no! Our
Hi.
DM has lost his
Hi.
voice.
You're muted.
Unmute
forgot-
button. How about that? The unmuted button has been booped. Welcome back, everyone. As we rejoin the Velkyn Weave as they have reached the heart of the labyrinth and the tree of gems. As we start, can I have each of you roll me a d20?
Gosh.
2020.
Okay.
12.
12 and a 4 and another 4, so we're up to 20.
15.
35.
16.
45, 51. As you sit there looking up at the gem, you can count 51 ripe gems. Each of these, you believe, will be worth about 100 gold pieces if picked at this point of perfection. There are a whole bunch more, but they're worth a whole lot less as they are not completely ripened. But at the center near the center of the tree, there's one particularly ripe gem. It's a black sapphire, exceptionally fine, and that the dwarf can look at it, or possibly a gnome. Gnomes are really good with gems, and you think that one is worth 5,000 gold pieces alone. It's about that big around,
Purple size.
almost perfectly smooth, like a giant ball.
Does it look like though it's
Giant pommel.
You said it was
Yeah,
a black,
you know, weirdly it would. It's such a good pommel.
Is it a black sapphire?
Black sapphire.
No, I don't need that. I need a blue one.
He says pass.
Pass. You didn't have it.
And
Oh.
as you're admiring the fine, as three of you admire the fine black sapphire, and one of you goes like, eh.
I've seen.
Notice
better.
there's a rippling in the ground nearby, in several spots.
I climb
And
onto Rangram's shoulders.
And out of pulling itself out of the ground is a strange creature. Most of them are about the same size as Rangram. They look like barrels, but with 3 legs and 3 arms that end in claws. And the top of it has giant mouth that goes like this, and they have eyes, 3 eyes set around the circumference of their barrel-like body.
You mean the same size as Rangram? You know how tall Rangram is?
How tall is Rangram?
5'7".
Oh, okay.
He's a very tall dwarf.
That's true.
I
Not
believe these
abnormal.
guys.
All in the torso.
It's all in the torso too. Tiny ass leg.
Yeah, these are about 5 foot. 5 foot. They're all 5'6",
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
except for one of them that's even bigger. He's the size of an ogre, possibly 2 Rangrams stacked on top of each other. And this one just pulls itself out slowly and puts one eye upon you. Oh, now, sir.
What is it?
What do you think you're doing now, sir?
We're looking upon a tree.
Indeed you are. This is the tree of good eats.
Okay.
It makes the tasties. What is your intent?
You see, we're looking for the pommel to this sword.
Mm-hmm. And what is that to me? Who are you?
Having a look, see. My name is Stegander.
I am Mox.
Max.
Mox.
Hello.
So you wish the gem?
If it's the pommel,
If it's the pommel,
I mean, it's only right? It's how could you forego this excellent piece of art without being complete?
That means nothing unto me.
Means life.
All I know is we have been letting this grow for the tastiest feast of them all.
What's the tastiest feast of all?
That one, sir. And it points at the gem.
The black sapphire?
Yep.
Mox, my name is Quentin Call, and I assure you, if you eat that gem, it will taste like dust and will be the last thing you and your compatriots ever consume. We are not.
I highly doubt that, for Mox will eat all the rocks. They are quite delicious. This is our tree of good eats. Would you offer Mox something for his delicious rocks?
You only care for rocks?
I am a Zorn of many tastes.
I too have many appetites. What besides gems on trees fulfills your heart?
You wish to negotiate? I will negotiate if you will play a game, sir. Will you play a game with me?
Just me or all of us?
Anyone who wants to, but I only negotiate with those who beat me in my game. I warn you though, it's a tongue twister.
At that point, a tongue comes out the center of the barrel and ties itself into twirls itself like a spiral, and then pulls itself back down into the barrel's body.
That's like a walking mimic.
I need to introduce
No,
this
sir.
thing.
This is a Zorn, sir. Zorn, sir, not a mimic, sir.
I must say, he's very polite. What manners?
I wonder where he learned them.
I will negotiate. Let's play a game.
I would like to play.
Very well, then.
I'm gonna watch.
We're going to repeat after me, if you can. Your name is Quentin, you said, sir. Let's play a game with your game with your name, sir. Are you ready, sir? Repeat after me. Quentin found a kitten.
Quentin found a kitten.
Hidden in the mitten.
Hidden in the mitten.
But in the mitten it was sorely flea bitten.
But in the mitten, it was sorely flea bitten.
Quentin was smitten by the flea bitten kitten.
Quentin was smitten by the flea bitten kitten.
So he knitted some mittens for the hidden kitten.
So he knitted some mittens for the flea kitten.
But knitting mittens for flea bitten kittens is strictly forbidden.
But knitting mittens for flea bitten kittens is strictly forbidden.
And so, for the winning repeat after me. It's written that a spittin' quittin' quicken knitting forbidden mittens for a hidden flea bitten mitten kitten.
All right.
It's written that a smitten quitten quickened knitting forbidden mittens for hidden flea bitten mitten kitten.
While I'm trying to go through that, I'm invisible arcane hand trying to pluck the pommel.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Oh,
30?
my cheeks hurt.
Yeah.
It's written that a smitten Quentin quickened knitting forbidden mittens for the hidden flea bitten midden kitten.
Kind of slow, but I'll accept it.
I do believe.
Well done, sir. You wish also to play? It turns to Pope.
Sure, this sounds like fun.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
What is your name?
My name is Bope Whizbang. You can call me Bope.
Bope. Bope. Boards a broom.
Bope boards a broom?
Bope's broom bends.
Bope's broom bends?
Bope's broom breaks.
Bope's broom breaks?
Bop brings Bope a brand new broom.
Bob brings Bope brings Bope a brand new broom.
Bope boards Bop's brand new broom.
Bope boards Bop's brand new broom.
Bop brings a band with big trombones.
Bob brings a band with big trombones.
Bope bursts spells with bangs and booms.
Bope brings spells with bangs and booms.
Bope bursts spells with bangs and brooms.
Bope bursts spells with bangs and booms.
Bop's band, Bope's bang, Bope boards Bop's broom.
Bop's band, Bope's bang, Bope boards Bop's broom.
Oh, very good. Ready for the ending? Bop blares Bope's bit, Bope blasts Bop's band, Bop bursts Bope's bubble, Bope breaks Bop's broom.
Bope blares Bop's bit, Bope blasts Bop's band, Bop bursts Bope's bubble, Bope breaks Bop's broom.
Ah!
Oh dear.
I will talk to you too.
That was absurd.
Do you also wish to play? Looks at you, Stagander and Rangrim.
I don't speak too well.
It is not my first language.
So no?
It's fine.
Okay.
We let them speak for us.
There's the speakers.
They shall speak. Later I shall torment you with the rhymes I made up for you.
I would love to.
I was
see.
assuming as much.
Like
you
I
know what?
want to, but like later.
You sure? It's ready to go.
Oh my god.
Totally
I
not something
want to
Rangrim
hear.
would do.
I want to hear
Oh.
Staganders.
All right, so we're gonna step out of character real quick and just do it as an aside.
Oh,
Yes.
I can try it, but I'm not.
Which
doing
one
it
you
with
want
the
to do?
accent.
Who's first, Stagander or Rangrim?
I'll try Stiganders. Yeah, let's try that.
Stagander was a ranger.
Stigander was a ranger.
A ranger who faced danger.
A ranger that faced danger.
I want to be her, said a stranger who gandered Stagander.
I want to be her, said a. See, I've already forgotten.
A stranger who gandered Stagander.
I want to be her, said a stranger who gandered to Stigander.
And would brook no slander from the bystander.
And would book no slander from. See, I can't. I just can't.
Oh, for the capstone is a ranger like Stagander is the commander who often faces danger with. I said with candor, the stranger told the slandering bystander while taking a gander as Stagander. Wow.
Nope. So glad I didn't try to do
Solid.
that. All with
Rangrim.
the accent would not have worked.
No.
Rangrim runs.
Rangrim runs.
Rangrim, a run for fun, Rangrim.
Run for fun, Rangrim.
Run for rum, Rangrim.
Run for rum, Rangrim.
Rangrim ran for fun. Rangrim ran for rum.
Rangrim ran for fun. Rangrim ran for rum.
Running Rangrim ran for rum, but reached a ram.
Running Rangrim ran for fun, but reached a ram.
What a ruckus when running ran for fun with running Rangrim who runs to rum.
Nope.
You know.
I love
All right.
it.
So,
I have to say,
negotiations.
as soon as you were going with the sirs, I was like, "Oh, this is Fox and Socks."
It's totally Fox and Socks.
I don't get that right.
I get inspiration from everywhere.
I love it. I didn't even think about Fox and Socks. It's been so long. Oh. Anyways.
What you offer, Mox? Who lives on rocks? Mox on rocks.
My face hurts now. I'm with you.
Yeah.
We offer
I'm, like,
Mox a
tearing up.
rupee. That's
Ooh.
Mox root, no. What do I have on?
But you did pretty well. You guys got through my tongue twisters.
Some of us
I
did.
think I like Bopes the most.
That's like, yeah, it's like
Bopes is really
yeah.
funny.
Bopes band. Bopes
Although
band.
I will say Quentin's was very on brand, but it was like Josh on brand.
I worked in cats for him too.
Yeah.
Bop blares, Bope spit, Bope blast, Bop span, Bop burst, Bopes bubble, Bope breaks, Bop's broom.
That's deadly.
Woo.
It's up there with I am not the pheasant plucker. I am the plucker. I am the pheasant plucker's mate. I am only plucking pheasants because the pheasant plucker's late. Don't screw it up.
Nope.
Decided not to because I thought the chances of screwing up were way too high on screen.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to exchange.
So Mox, you like wordplay?
Ah. I have big tongue. Ah.
I could teach you. I could teach you several songs,
No.
or if you know.
No.
Okay, well, how about you?
You take meal. You take best feast. You take feast stone. Sir. What do you offer in its place, sir? You take Mox's favorite rock. You must talk and offer something more.
Say, do you have that geode still, Bope?
You mean the sacred child of
I don't think
a
you told us
bad
that.
situation?
What?
He did. Well, no, he did tell us afterwards.
Yeah.
When we found the geode, he did tell us.
Okay.
I think I wanted to explain why you couldn't give it to some dude.
Hey, he's a deep gnome. Anyway, we digress. How do
What
you
you offer, Mox?
now? I
Something
understand.
as tasty as this gem. Look at it, all so good and crunchy.
Look, you've only ever feasted on this. How do you know that things don't taste better? We could offer you a giant prime rib dinner. You can suck the marrow from the bones.
Oh, the curse of organic, curse of flesh. Ugh. Ah, so watery.
Do you only
You know that prime rib is 95% water or something like that? Yeah.
do you only eat
Grit.
gems?
Hmm?
Do you only eat gems, or do you eat stone as well?
Stone is like filler. Roughage. The bread at a buffet. I want something good. Metal. Or gems.
Ooh, what if we knew the
Lovely.
location of some metal?
Huh? Wait, you didn't do your tongue twister, so I can't negotiate with you.
Good points, Stegander.
I lean over to Quentin.
We have mapped.
You get a giant raspberry from the Zorn, and he gets he has expertise in raspberries.
It's super
You don't
effective.
have lips, so you can't.
We, in a gesture to my companions, have mapped a certain area quite well and have identified veins of copper, seams of diamonds, platinum, and nickel.
Tell me more about platinum.
Yes. And I go into detail describing the vein and the width and the coloring within the stone. It looked delicious.
Oh yeah, he just starts slobbering down the side. Show me map.
I don't
If-
know. It is my
do we-
map. It's me and Rangrim's map, and we didn't negotiate.
If we show you the map, do we have an agreement then that the gem is ours?
Oh, we don't.
Yes.
Okay.
Shake hands, and all three hands come out.
Stigander, perhaps a new map is in order.
Well, actually, I can use the silent image spell and kind of project the map with just
We
the thing.
don't want to project the whole map.
Well, no, it would just be where it's at, you know?
We don't want to. What do you mean?
Oh.
So you can keep from projecting all of it, but enough of it to show a path and where?
Yeah, I'm creating the image in front of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works too.
So I look at their map, we kind of huddle and consult, and extend the spell slot from Arcane Trickster for a silent image, and in front, kind of the map starts filling in and showing where we are and where the seam is.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Yep.
Yep. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So we have a deal, sir.
Thanks.
I shake each of the hands in turn. Sir?
Okay.
Sir?
Shake,
What about-
sir.
Could we sweeten the pot for maybe some of the other snacks around this fine specimen of a tree?
Yes, those other 51 gems look quite ripe and ready to pluck. What say you for
You seem
diamonds?
like well before we offer everything we have. You seem like a cultured creature, Mox. I wondered
Thanks.
if you would like a challenge of like words. Can I challenge you to a tongue twister as well?
Okay.
Okay, repeat after me. Mox.
Repeat after you.
Mox likes rocks.
Mox likes rocks.
I like where this is going.
Mox likes walks.
Mox likes walks.
Mox talks lots while taking walks.
Mox talks lots while taking walks.
Walking, talking while he's rocking.
Walking, talking while he's rocking.
Okay, the final piece. Mox rocks lots while taking lots. Taking rocks takes talks and walks. Sorry. Mox rocks lots while talking lots. Taking rocks takes talks and walks.
Mox talks lots. Wow. Mox rocks lots while talking walks. Talking rocks takes walks and walks.
Well, close enough. We'll take the rest of the gems.
Mox rocks lots while talking lots. Taking rocks takes walks and walks. I love it. I love it.
Oh dear.
Oh, here's a secret.
Yes?
You can't pick them.
Oh, that was not very nice, Mox.
He reaches up and picks the black sapphire and hands it to you.
You are not from elemental earth.
Yes, that makes sense.
Thanks.
And they will pick
Sure.
the rest of them for you. For your excellent tongue twister and knowledge of where your platinum seam currently is and will not be there for much longer.
You, sir, are a Zorn of your word.
That was really good, Tom. Take an
really
inspiration if
good.
you don't have it already.
Hey, I do not. Thank you.
Yay!
I think
Go,
I tried
Tom!
to use it not to die last session.
Hopefully. That sounds about right.
Something like that.
And if Quentin finishes up his song, he'll get inspiration there.
I may have to wait till next time.
I look forward to it.
Long rest.
And with that, Mox sinks down into the rocks and heads off to find the platinum seam that you gave him.
Now we just need to get out of here.
Yes.
Oh.
With the gem to guide you, you have no trouble walking your way out of the labyrinth. It just seems to draw you one way or the other.
Nice.
And a few minutes later, you find yourself standing on the crescent moon at the entrance to the labyrinth.
I imagine Gander got lost. It was like she just kept like walking into the wall.
If you want to, make me an intelligence saving throw then.
No, I'm like holding on to. We're going with what worked last time. I'm death gripping.
Oh, okay. That worked because you made a saving throw with advantage. Make me an intelligence saving throw with advantage then, Skander.
Oh goodness! Now what did I do? What's that one? That's a 10.
It's easier to get out than to get in. You get out without a problem. And you're back at the entrance.
Think about that pool. Cool, refreshing.
Yep. It's really hurt getting lost.
Ooh. Ouch. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everything got so bright, and then I got turned around, and.
Oh yes, you don't like the light as much. Nice.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
To the end.
Do you want to return back to the shrine?
Get to forging.
Yeah, let's hope.
All right. The four of you make your way back to the shrine without any difficulty. And soon you are...
Guess that comes to the question of, do you have to be the one to assemble, or do you need someone skilled in the craft?
I think the lady said that she was going to be able to do it.
Daughter, you've returned. Seek through the memories of this place for the blade and the hilt. Find the pommel in your present. Bring them to me, and I shall craft you a weapon beyond compare.
We get to see Stone Lady make weapon.
Oh, I'm so excited.
See, now if this was a dwarvish quest, they would have you making it yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
But because we're elves, we're going to use magic.
That's how we roll.
Yeah.
You take the 3 items to the statue?
Mm-hmm.
As you reach up and offer them to her, suddenly you get that feeling again of the world as you're shifting in time.
I forgot to check the ceiling.
As your vision clears, you realize you're not alone in the shrine this time. Corellian blue hulks loom over you. Behind them is an Illithid dressed in arcane robes, conferring with a massively huge aboleth that floats in a freestanding sphere of water. Dread washes over you as you behold something truly foreign and evil. Beside the silver anvil stands a female drow with a leather apron and a silvered smithing hammer. Shivane, you hail with the elements! Praise the Dark Maiden! Hold them off through what I may forge!
I give her the stuff.
We're going to go to starting an encounter.
Man, is this practice round for like the final boss?
Oh gosh.
What? Mini bosses never have duplicate mechanics from the main boss.
I think Bope and Rangrave, you gotta get in here, bros.
Oh.
Alright, move self on map. Map is thing. This thing is map.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong. I always do this. I'm on the wrong screen.
Where
the watch screen and the.
And at this point, we're going to go ahead as you shift into this. Find yourself at another time with giant holes here.
Are we ourselves, or are we more elves?
You are yourselves this time.
Interesting.
I'm still being referred to as Javane.
Most curious. Jervain.
Javane.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and do an initiative roll. I don't trust their initiatives. I did that a while back.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That.
better if I roll it in
That's-
game, in shards, so that it auto.
As we set things up.
Gets that nat 20.
Nice.
How do I know if it applied it?
Applied what?
My
It'll-
initiative roll.
It'll be on your character sheet. It'll
Yeah.
have the number.
Okay. I got 13 plus 3. I don't know if that 13 includes the plus 3 or.
No, it looks like that you rolled a 10 plus 3.
Okay. Confusing because it has the plus 3 next to the 13.
Oh, this says on my screen it's got like a die that has a 10 on it, and then
Oh,
plus 3 equals
I see that.
13.
Cool.
Cool.
Someday I'll remember to do all this before we play. Today is not that day.
Nice.
One day when the hearts of men quit, but it is not this day.
It is not this day.
I have to ask that Illithid, is his name Eins?
Eins.
Heinz
As
Guderian.
in one, right? Is that one? Does that mean
Yeah.
one?
Because Michelle's not here, you don't meet the spy.
Oh, okay. I'm okay with that.
You want, I can put him back in.
No.
I was I'm trained from Adventures League of how to scale adventures, and as soon as you lose your main cleric, I immediately knock down the monsters because you don't have the healing.
Probably
Yeah.
a good idea.
All right, Stagander with your 23. Tell me about it. What we you have items? Oh, I probably should throw in add a monster. Let's see what we got.
We're adding another monster? What?
R.
Yeah, very confused dire badger.
How would I get in this place?
Used a lot of spell slots too. By we,
There
I
you go.
mean me.
And that is not a drow. That is, we're going to rename her. Edit name.
Oh, did you arcane recover any during that?
I
short rest?
did. I'm mainly sad that I don't have my 7th level spell slot. I blew it on the prismatic spray to blow Rangrim out of the water.
Just Rangrim. Nobody
It's
else.
totally worth it, though.
Yeah.
I just love it. I was like, oh man, I really want a chromatic orb, but like Rangrim's like, do it! I can take it!
Stagander, would you like to take your action to go present the elements to the smith?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and give that over to her. On her turn, she will begin forging.
Cool.
Hold
this
them
one-
off!
Sorry.
Hold them off. Keep them away from me. Oh, wait, no. She speaks like you. Same accent. So I'm going to try to mimic you as closely as I can, darling. Yes?
Yes.
Hold them off just a little bit, Lime, and I'll get this done.
You can count on me.
All right. We will go to Rangrim. Your
Sucks
turn.
a little bit to use my first action to do that, but
Oh, because the Gloomstalker bonus.
that's all it. Yeah, that's the gloom.
Hey, did I just
stalker.
take away your Doom Soccer bonus? I don't want to do that to you.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm going to whoop, 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 whoop. Go back in time. Take your action.
Okay. It's like the loaded gun, the Gloomstalker forward. All right, who's the biggest threat? Probably these Illithid.
Probably the
right?
Illithid.
By the way, the dread washes over you, and even though this place is hollowed, it's granting 2 levels of dread, and the hollow is negating 1.
Okay, so that's
Okay.
So you are disadvantaged on all ability checks, as if you
Disadvantage
had
on
1
all
level of exhaustion.
okay. All right, I am going to favored foe, the Illithid. So he is the guy I'm concentrating on. My first attack, okay, not horrible. Is gonna be 25 to hit.
That will
Two
hit.
16s, which whew. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. I don't know how to roll damage. That is D8 and D6. Oh, sweet. Max damage. That is 24. Oh no, it's more than that. 14, 24. 33 points of piercing damage.
Whew,
for the first hit.
Smack.
Second attack is gonna be a 23 to hit. I can do math.
23 to hit. That will also hit. Wait,
That's
no.
like I couldn't.
23?
Yes.
23 misses.
What?
Okay. Because of my Gloomstalker ability, which one? Stalker's Flurry, I get to retry that attack. I get to shoot again. Alright, that's even better. That's a 27. I couldn't roll intelligence rolls, but as soon as we get into combat.
I understand your pain.
That is 24 points of damage. And last attack.
So 24?
Yeah, 24. Let's see. Is a 24 to hit.
24 misses.
Okay. And then I think my Stalker's Flurry only is once per turn. Yep. Okay. So that one's just a miss. Even those dice. That was 4 arrows.
Alrighty. Are you
That's
done?
the end of my turn. Yep, because I'm gonna stand
Okay.
near
3
the...
eyes of the creature all turn to you, Stagander.
You shoot. Wait, who did you shoot?
I shot the Illithid.
Yeah.
Ah. I see.
No, you don't.
Catch. Capture the casters. Dispose of the spares. And you dared shoot me. Kneel. Make me a saving throw, a wisdom saving throw, as he's trying to pound his will on top of them. Know that I am Chatrith, the acquisitions manager. And you, I shall give you a new name. I think 24601.
Cool. 24601.
Make that saving throw.
Whoa! Okay. That's a 19.
And you suddenly feel an overwhelming desire to serve Aboleth, as the acquisitions has dominated you.
Right. A 19 won't make it, guys.
Would you like to fade out of the fade out?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Next person is Rangram.
Yeah. Are these more of those Verdian hawks, or are these different?
These are Corellian hawks.
Corellian.
Yeah, we have Umber, Viridian, and Corellian.
Wow.
I mean, I'm saying it right.
Being
I think it
blue.
is. They're bluish. I should look up how it's pronounced.
Cerulean?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
If
okay.
it's CER, it's
Oh.
Cerulean.
Okay.
Corellian is something very different.
I was like, Corellian? They're from space?
They might be. I mean, Illithids are.
That's true.
Space Ghost. All right, what you up to, Rangram?
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to take the disadvantage on it. And we're going to throw through the gap at the Illithid.
All right.
And rearing back with the hammer and letting it fly, hoping that his aim is somewhat true. Seeing already that Stegander
Rangram, you can
missed,
do it.
though. Not looking promising. Oh, okay. 26.
All right, that's at the Illithid.
Yes.
All right, that will hit the Illithid. It's your hammer. Bang!
Well, I think it's under 24 was not hitting. Assuming it's shielding. Maybe.
Let's see. That is.
Oh, I thought you were hitting the Aboleth.
No, she was
All,
hitting the
all of my stuff is
Illithid.
at the Illithid.
Oh, I thought you were hitting the Aboleth.
No.
Okay. I need. To
And I
shift
can
it.
hit. I can hit the Aboleth. If that's what I hit, then the damage.
That is what I
done.
had you written down as you were shooting the Aboleth.
It's totally fine. I'll just that's what my favorite foe is then, and I will just focus fire on the Aboleth. It'll be fine.
Okay.
I have no qualms.
Do you want to hit
about
the Aboleth or the Illithid then, Rangram?
I mean, well, I don't think we're gonna tear through the Aboleth in time, but okay.
All right, because my Illithid has a fewer hit points. All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
so I know you did 57. I think you only missed one attack, right?
Yeah.
And it was a
Looks like
24 or 3 or something like that.
I think it was a 24. Or no, wait,
Yeah.
no, 24 was the reroll.
Well, no, I missed with the 24 as well.
Yeah.
Earlier.
How many times? So you, but how many arrows did you get?
I
How many arrows do you shoot around?
shot 4 arrows. I only hit twice.
Okay, and when those are the two would have hit because you were in the 20s both times.
Oh, well.
Okay, so go ahead and do it.
So I mean, technically, one of them was a reshoot, because if I miss, then I get to reshoot. So
Okay, so
technically I only get,
you basically you have 3 arrows.
Yeah.
Okay, save your reshoot then. Is that
Okay.
a once per round thing or is that once per short rest thing?
It's just once per round.
Okay, so that didn't matter. So you all 3 hit.
Okay, so I
Okay,
just
roll
get an
your
arrow
damage.
back essentially.
Mhm.
That is.
Yeah, this is your bow.
I know.
Yeah.
That is 27 piercing damage.
Okay, so all right. And Rangram, you doing your thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was 22 damage on the first attack.
All right.
And this is on the Illithid.
Yeah. 23 on the second attack.
Holy smokes.
Ooh.
Are these ACs or are these the damage you're doing?
ACs.
Okay, that hits as well.
17 on the second attack.
Okay.
The damage, I mean. Sorry.
Okay.
And third attack. Pretty good. 29 that time.
That will hit.
Only 14.
All right, and that's enough to kill Heinz.
Okay.
He falls down.
I am going to activate a rune that I have not yet active. Oh wait, no.
Ooh.
I have
A
that one.
rune we're getting to see for the first time.
Nope.
Ever
Nope. Never mind. I don't have
Oh,
it.
such a tease. Oh.
I know.
Such
God
a
damn.
Such a tease.
That Rangram.
Alright.
We're
So
also
instead,
excited.
I will
Holding back
just,
on us.
yeah, I'll just activate the hill rune. Give myself resistance.
Boo.
What? Resistance to all damage, or is it anything specific?
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay.
So
At the end of your turn, the Sovereign goes again.
that is the end of my turn. Sorry.
Figuring out what the sovereign can do.
All the things. You can do everything. All the things.
All the
He's gonna look
things.
at you and says, "That'll be quite enough, thank you." And he tries to cast Hold Person upon you.
Oh boy. Is there a nat 20 in my dice? Nope.
Can I counterspell that?
Sure.
I don't, unless you cast
10,
it at a higher
20,
level
30,
three.
40, 50. I am 65 feet out.
Oh!
Ooh. So
Yeah.
that's a big fat no.
Yeah, that's a no. Well played, sir. Well played.
All right.
I like to
Hulk number
think
2.
I misjudged the distance, and I still tried to cast it just because it was so close. That should have worked.
Womp womp womp
Yes.
womp.
Shut up, unseen
All right, Hulk
servant.
number 2
Have him just behind me all the time.
moves over here. Or do I want to do that? I have a lot of reach, don't I?
You have a lot you can do.
I do have reach. He's going to move there.
Ooh.
And then he's going to attack the held Rangram
No.
with advantage. The first attack is a 26. The second attack is a 21. Those hit you, Rangram.
I have armor class 22. I don't know how. I always forget how 5th edition handles.
I get advantage.
Right. Okay. So the second one does not hit.
All right. It pounds on you, dealing 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
There's one attack. And that is that its turn? I need to know these creatures better. Yes. And that's the end of Hulk 2. Hulk 4 shambles up and takes 2 swings at you. 19 is its highest attack. Next one is 26. So take another 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Hulk 3 is going to shamble up. Attacks you twice. 18 and a 20. Ooh, that one's a much higher. 28.
Okay.
So one of those will hit, take 14 points of damage.
Okay.
Bope, your turn.
All right. I'm going to shamble between Stygander and Quentin. Kind of make my way over here. Just try to put some space between myself and these monsters. As I heard him say, bring the casters. And I will cast slow. And let's see, I can get up to 6 creatures in a 40-foot cube. Let's see, Mr. Sovereign is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's too far. So I'm just going to get the Hulks. So they get to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 17, or we can minimize that to 1 attack each.
What's my saving throw?
DC wisdom, DC 17.
None of them made it.
All right. I was hoping they weren't too wise. And I'm an idiot. It's a DC 18. Okay. Anyway, so they get 1 attack. They don't get reactions. They can attack or bonus action. AC reduced by 2, and their speed is halved. But they're probably happy where they are.
All right.
And I am concentrating.
Concentrating so hard.
That is my turn. Well, let's take one more step back. Unless the walls are going to come alive next. That did happen once. Remember?
Poor Bope is gonna be so paranoid.
I know.
Guess you have to be if you're gonna get to that age, though.
Yes. This is how you stay alive.
Adding all my conditions.
Yeah. All right, I'm done. Moved my full speed.
Oh gosh.
All right, at the end of your turn, the Sovereign goes again and dispels the slow on Hulk number 1.
Screw you, Bope.
Assuming I know how to remove the condition. Boop, there we go,
Okay.
I think.
I forgot to get within range. Or really, I was too afraid to get within range, let's be clear.
It happens.
That's not an invalid fear,
Yeah.
honestly.
No.
Oh, here we go. Aha, that's how you take it off. I learn more every day.
We're just burning through his spell slots, guys. He's
All right.
Two down. We're down half our party.
This one attacks Rangram again for a 22 armor class.
Okay.
And the other one is a 27 armor class.
Okay. So 14 that time.
So that was, what was your armor class again?
22, so.
So they both hit?
Yep.
All right, in that case, it rends you for another 9 points of psychic damage. And I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, although you'll be stunned until the end of your turn.
Constitution saving throw, you say?
Yes.
That is a 15.
Alrighty, you are stunned until your next turn. Not that it really matters. Tyla, on the first round, pounds the blade and it sings. And the first piece is done.
To make it through one more round, guys.
Another Illithid comes from around the corner and enters the chamber.
What has become of Hans?
Oh,
There's
Ooh.
why.
you false promises.
And it looks over and releases a cone of a mind blast right through all the Hulks and through Rangram at the same time. So I need Rangram to please make me a wisdom saving throw. Sorry, intelligence saving throw.
2.
2. Alrighty. I need you, oh boy.
That's
I need you to
promising.
take 22 points of psychic damage.
You're double stunned now.
And you're
Take
double
that.
stunned. And even worse, all 4 of the Hulks around you start vibrating and they all explode. I need to make me 4 more intelligence saving throws.
Oh,
Nat 20, 12, 14, and 17.
All right, you make 2, so that, and take another 66 points of psychic damage.
He has had weeks to figure out how to kill Rangram. Months. It has been a year of trying to get this down to a science, and I think he's finally got it.
Are you still conscious, Rangram?
I am.
I'm sorry, what was
Quentin.
that, Pope?
Are the Cerulean Hulks gone then?
No, they
Oh.
seem to be immune to psychic damage and reflected on anyone within 10 feet of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit.
When you said they
Nice.
exploded, I thought they like.
Just psychic energy, boom. So every time the the Illithid hits them with a mind blast, they're all going to radiate that damage.
Oof.
I mean, if Rangram wasn't being held, he'd definitely be almost on a knee, but what's up?
Okay. And Rangram's like right on the edge of possibly falling into the healing pool below,
I forgot about that.
right?
Yeah, he's held.
Well, he's held, but he's on the edge. So, like, if he was to move 5 feet, potentially here.
Sure.
Okay. As my bonus action, I reach out with my telekinetic mind and I yank him 5 feet closer to me, pulling him into the water.
All right. That's
Drink
an action.
deeply, bud. No, that's a bonus action.
Okay.
For my
Rangram, I should warn you that you are currently held, so you cannot hold your breath. So you have your number of rounds equal to your Constitution modifier before you start to drown.
Okay. So, plenty.
Let's see here. All right, does Stegander, do you look murdery? Like you're trying to?
That seems really short.
I think I might be murdery. I think so. As far as I'm aware.
6 times Constitution modifier if you're not holding your breath?
It's ridiculous. You can't drown in 5e.
What? No, that seems really short. That seems like
You can hold your breath for a number of minutes equals to your Constitution modifier, and I believe it's if you're not holding your breath, you have the number of rounds equal to. I have to look it up.
Okay, I'm going to cast Intellect Fortress. And hit Rangram, Stegander, and Boat.
Rolling.
Oh, that's the one that gives us the
advantage on yeah.
Wisdom and int, right?
Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, and resistance to psychic damage.
Oh, that would have been really solid.
Yeah, unfortunately, I rolled low in my initiative.
Yeah, it happens.
And then I'm going behind the anvil.
All right. Sovereign's turn.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm kind of ducking down behind the anvil because why not?
Both saying, "Why didn't I think of that?"
There's only room for one.
I run forward. You just palm me in the face.
Hey, there's definitely 10 feet of space behind there. You can get both, like.
All right, like, come on, buddy.
So violent.
See, Rangram, I was thinking you would fall into the healing potion. Water.
And it looks at you, Bo.
Yes.
You are mine.
No.
You can try.
Make me an Make me a. Let me make sure a wisdom saving throw.
Everybody here is smarter than Stegander, so I think you
Excuse
guys
me?
will be fine.
So inspiration just gives advantage, right? So it wouldn't help me if I already have advantage, right?
That's correct.
Okay. That is a 16.
You are his.
Oh no. Oh right, because I rolled a 19.
Oh yeah. No,
Yes,
that's
that's
like
bad.
you.
it's pretty much nat
Goes-
20 or bust.
It's you. It looks at you, Quentin says, "It's just you.
I'm ducking down behind the anvil. Can you see me?
You will serve as well."
He probably knows you there.
Yeah.
All right, Stegander.
Uh-huh.
It turned. It looks at you and says, "Subdue your friend."
I can't be the dumb one and be like, which one? Jump into the pool.
Well,
Triangle boat.
let me go look at the exact language of this sort of thing. You are magically charmed by the aboleth until it dies or on a different plane of existence.
oh,
The charm
it a
target
ch-
is under the aboleth's control and can't take reactions. The aboleth and the communication can communicate.
Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to have advantage against charm, but that's fine.
Why do you have advantage
It's
from charm?
thematic. Because I'm an elf.
Oh yeah.
Fey ancestry. That's
Hmm.
totally okay. It's been a while.
Wouldn't that help?
Okay. Yeah, probably not.
I don't know.
I wouldn't have had disadvantage.
Oh.
All right. Turn around and
but-
fill Quentin full of arrows.
Okay, cool. I can do that. I'm sorry.
Unless you want to kick out. This is
Am I
your
really your
choice.
friend?
You may
I'm-
kick
I'm-
out of the phantasm if you want, or
I'm-
you can shoot Quentin.
I'm pretty sure I have to stay. I have that feeling. This is the thing you gotta stay for. So with disadvantage, is a 15 gonna hit?
Me?
On Quentin, highly
Yeah,
doubtful.
you.
No.
Quentin. Okay.
No.
Cool. You owe me for all these arrows I'm wasting.
Sure.
That one's a 22.
That is my AC with the ranged bonus from the shield, so I will shield.
Okay. Those are
That's your attacks?
those are my 2 attacks.
Alrighty. At the end of your turn, it looks over and it dispels magic.
Okay.
On Hulk number 2.
Oh, Bope dispels magic.
Nope. It
No?
dispels magic.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Nope. I
Use
caught up.
those legendary actions to.
Yep.
And now
zoned
it's
out for a second.
Rangrim's turn, who can try to break out of his hold.
Ooh, is there a nat 20? Oh, I have advantage.
You have advantage now.
Your dice. Nope. Oh, continues.
At the end of your turn, it dispels magic on Hulk number 4.
Yes, use all your spell slots.
It's okay. He has mine.
Shut up!
And Hulk number 2 ignores Rangrim and goes over here to Quentin. And will attack Quentin. Does a 24 will miss you because of the shield.
Correct.
Oh, that's where I should spend my next dispel magic. Getting rid of that annoying shield. Because that one will also miss.
Oh, Quentin.
And
Hurry it up, blacksmith.
Yeah.
You're the best of us.
it's going to spend its does it slow my movement at all, by the way, Bo?
The slow spell cuts movement in half.
So I will move it 30. That's as far as it goes. And now it's Bope's turn. On your turn, you hear, end your concentration on that spell.
I guess I do. Okay, and then
Subdue your friend.
okay. He didn't say disintegrate, so that's a plus, right?
Your
You
friend's a
don't
caster.
Wait, what?
Your friend's a caster.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, because he wants to keep casters.
Oh. All right. I will cast. I mean, you could tell me if this is not in the spirit of the charm. I was thinking I could surround him in a wall of stone and imprison him. Is that subduing him? I'm not trying to like secretly help him.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can imprison him.
All right. Wall of stone. I think it just appears around him.
Yep. Whoop. That's my understanding. I know Wall of Force is like that.
Yeah, I think if I'm trying to cut it into his space, then he gets a deck save, but I'm not doing that. Just surrounding.
A one-on magical wall cuts through creature space. When it appears, is pushed to one side. If a creature would be surrounded on all sides by the wall, that creature can make a dex saving throw. On success, it can use its reaction to move up through its speed, so it's no longer enclosed by the wall.
Hey, there you go. You got an out. If you want it, use your reaction. If you have it.
That's a good question.
You use your reaction to shield.
Earlier, yeah. So, don't have.
Boom. All right. And on its turn.
Question: how tight is the wall of stone around me?
It 10 foot by 20 foot panels. No, 10 by 10 panels. So you're in a 10 by 10 cube.
Does that include the anvil?
No. You're just catching him.
Okay.
A little panel of walls right behind the
All right, Hulk
Like
number
in
1
Carbonite.
goes And Stagander, you watch as it brushes fist back and just punches the smith, and she crumples to the floor, and all of a sudden the phantasm just fades away, and you find yourself back in the room again with no hulks, no elithids, no aboleths. But your damage remains.
What about the components of the blade?
Opponents are with you, but the smith is also gone.
The statue?
Statue is still standing there. And Rangrim, suddenly the hold wears off, and the domination wears off, and the charms wear off, as if they never existed.
How can we hope to face them in their lair?
Well, we just have to have a better strategy.
Better
One,
than-
two, you can drink from the potion and restore all your from the pool and restore your hit points.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't hurt my flesh, just my heart.
The spell that you use, Quentin, the mind one, definitely would have. I know it's something that you've used previously. That's
It's not gonna.
the domination definitely hurt us.
Yeah, its concentration can last up to an hour, but I got to cast it first, and I can affect
It
3
is
people.
still up, by the way, if you maintain concentration.
Can we try this again?
Can we just try it again since we have it up?
Can you ask the lady, the nice lady?
I'll like take the components back and.
Can we magically sleep 8 hours?
That's a better question.
You taking the
yeah.
components back?
Well, that's a good that's a good point. Do we want
Are
to try
you
and?
ready?
I don't...
Hey, yes to continue.
Yes, to continue.
No.
I mean, does it seem like we could just take a short rest? I guess. That hurt. My brain is scrambled, and even with Quentin's help,
Yeah.
I'm not That was too overpowering.
Use the acquisitions manager.
He's good at his job. Talk about job security.
Do you have anything that prevents charm?
I mean, other than
What does
me
that?
supposing to have, I was supposed to roll with advantage, which would have
That would help.
negated. That would have helped at least.
I literally need a nat. I literally need a nat 20.
I mean, it sounds like
At
I
a
probably.
minimum.
I've got a pretty good base wisdom.
Are you still using your ring of mind shielding?
It doesn't say anything about charm.
No. I'm saying though, are you?
Yeah. Well, you don't know about it.
Didn't we talk about it?
Nope.
You talk about how you didn't hear anything that any of the
Yeah, but I never
stuff
said
that
what was.
people
That what you? I talked about. I guess.
All my telepathic probings could never reach you?
Correct.
Well, what I'm thinking is, if you can hide from telepathy, you can hide from them, and if you were also invisible, could it target you?
Unless
What
the
I'm saying?
creature has some kind of blind sight.
Yeah.
Technically, no, because it straight up says immune to magic that allows it to read thoughts, determine your line. I mean, it depends on how you want to read it. But
I'm just saying, it's, your will is weak, and buffing you up with the intellectual fortress isn't helping. So, if they can't target you, they can't dominate you, right?
I don't know if that's how it works, but
I mean,
guess.
that's how it works with my Eldritch Blast. I can't hit something I can't see.
yeah, and I mean, they can't go after thoughts either because they literally can't detect my thoughts.
So, I've got
It's an interesting concept.
I've got some boots of Elvenkind you can throw on. You get hit with a greater invis from Bope, and whatever you do to shield your thoughts, silent but deadly.
That'd be hilarious.
Have advantage in all your attacks.
Yeah. Thoughts?
You can't hear stuff.
You're right. That's why I'm asking.
It is a concept. I don't know if we. Yeah, it is. It's something.
Well, I mean, I'm hoping that whatever we're doing here isn't actually like reflected into their memory, but got a chance to run through it.
Yeah.
If
We'll need to rest first, of course.
I would like to.
Quite hurting.
So to make things a little bit easier for you, Stagander,
mm-hmm.
triggering the encounter is when you put the elements on the anvil,
Okay.
which summons the smith and summons the memory,
Okay.
which means you're no longer spending your first round handing over items.
Appreciated.
And it works better for. This is why you should play test. I don't have that luxury with you guys.
Can you stand in that pool of water, or is it too deep?
I thought he said that was pretty shallow.
Shallow, right?
Pretty shallow.
But we had to drink from it to.
Theoretically,
Some straws.
could I stand in that pool of water
You could.
and shoot things?
Hats with straws.
Yeah. It would come up to your knees,
That Bope's
Bope's waist.
Well,
The
here's
knife
my
it's
thought.
like,
Is I think it might be harder for them to try to charm us if we're in the pool.
Oh.
I know that might at least help me and Bob. And if we can focus fire on the aboleth and get rid of it, that will hopefully reduce the possibility that Rangrim and Quinton's mind are overcome.
Yeah, we could give it a shot.
Mhm.
Rangram, you want to put my boots on?
Sure. Are we resting?
Oh.
I mean, if you're gonna put his boots on, yeah, we have to.
No, they're non-attuned.
We still need to
Oh.
rest. I'm literally about to fall apart.
Okay.
I did tell you that you were staying in a pool that is nothing but unlimited potions of healing that you can drink from as long
Yeah,
as you
that,
want, right?
I don't
Yeah.
think that's the issue.
Enough hit. Yeah, it was like either way, one way or another. I either have to drink long enough, or I've got to take a short rest. One of the two.
Yeah, I mean, the pool basically provides unlimited amounts of healing potions. You can just drink until you feel fine.
You just can't leave this room.
So again,
The encounter design.
short rest.
We're just short resting.
It's an hour.
Sounds like it.
How long does it take you to drink enough potions to
Whatever.
to fill in 140 hit points?
Oh, short rest will give me back the spell slot.
Okay. Nothing bothers you for your short rest. Place is quiet.
I cannot arcane recovery twice.
Do not pee in the pool, okay? I'm saying that now.
It makes you feel better, Bob. I don't get anything back on a short rest.
It's okay. I'm sure Rangrim Invisible will deal with all of it, right?
And am I gonna intellect fortress you three?
The spell will go down if you take a short rest. After he casts it.
This would be right before we
Right.
drop the stuff on the anvil.
All right.
The next. Do it again. He's saying.
Yeah. That way it's up, the first round of combat.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Are we set? You have a plan?
All right.
Has a plan.
I have a
That's
question
fair.
for you though.
Okay.
It's 9:50.
Yeah.
We got to hand over to the mist pretty soon. You think you can beat it in 10 minutes, or do you want to see if you can call in Delirious to help you out next week?
Will you be kinder to us?
No, I'll be meaner.
We just need to kill.
Meaner.
We think we just need to jump on the aboleth? Like,
Yeah.
all focus fire?
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
Think we can do it?
Yeah.
Okay, I cast Greater Invisibility on Rangram just as she is getting ready to put the components on.
All right, we're starting. You want to re-roll your initiative?
Yes.
Sure.
Please.
Where is everyone starting?
Oh,
I think
okay.
I
Yes,
just,
we can get through this. Watch Eric try to go to speed mode. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to leave my hulks where they were on initiatives to move this along. So re-roll your initiative and sit yourself where you are. Stagander, are you still 23 again?
I'm actually 25.
Oh, wow. Okay. Stagander, let's go see if we can drop some hulks and stuff in the way.
All right, cool.
Dude. Once again, you come in. And he's there.
I like drop the stuff on the anvil and like go run into the pool. Splash, 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 splash.
And if you remember, they were all kind of spread out in a semicircle like this.
Yeah.
And the Lithid was talking, and now Rangram is back here. He can see hiding behind a Lithid spy. Boop. There we are. So, Stagander, tell me about it.
All right, so I like put the stuff on the anvil and like quickly run into the pool and just like as I'm running to the pool, I'm drawing my bow and
All right. You leap into the bow, shooting through the air.
Yep.
Out
I'm
comes
gonna
the bow.
use-
What are
I'm
you
gonna
aiming
use-
at?
my last favored foe on this aboleth.
All right. The armor class you are looking for is 25.
Okay. Big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
He's
Okay,
surrounded
all right.
by a globe of water, by the way, that he floats in. Cool.
All right. That's an 18 plus a 9 is 27?
27 hits.
Okay.
Do it to it.
Yep,
Quentin, you're
I'm
next. You ready?
I am.
rolling as fast as I can. That is crap with these 9s. 11, 20, 30 points of damage.
Bam! The arrow goes in.
Oh, not 20s. Let's go. Oh my gosh. 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 Come on. Oh, that was crap. 10, 12, 22, 31 points of damage for the second arrow.
All right.
And the last one is an 18, so that's not gonna hit. I'm gonna use my Strider. All right, that'll work. That's a 25.
That hits.
Cool. Cool. 17, 27 points of piercing damage.
Wow, he is surprised how much damage you just put at him.
Not
And he
messing
looks
around
over
this time.
at you as you dive, as you jump into the water, goes, take the capsters. Dispose of the spares. This one, kneel. Charm, enslave. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and this is against being charmed.
Yes, it's
Okay.
technically a charm.
All right. That
You see
is
his-
gonna be a 26.
21, you fight it off.
I'm like roaring, like just screaming.
All right, anything else? Quentin?
Barely. That's it.
I peek up from behind the anvil and try to cast Dispel Magic on the Sovereign.
Okay, roll.
That is a 15 on the dice plus my
The water bubble around it pops like a bubble, and the whole fish goes plop down onto the ground.
my
Okay.
work is done.
It cannot move. It can has to drag itself along with its tendrils.
I'm done.
Reduce its speed down to 10.
Yes.
And that brings us to the next person. Anything else, Quentin?
Nope.
Rangram.
So invisible, undetectable by thoughts, and
Movement makes no sound.
yeah, I will. Though this is gonna be funny because there's just gonna be a hammer appearing out of nowhere. There's gonna be a hammer appearing out of nowhere and hit him in the face.
All right.
How
Are
many
you flinging
times?
Huh?
Are you flinging it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Because there is a mucus cloud, but that, however, is underwater, and someone just dispelled my water. I have to reform that, you bastard. Anyway, so you have advantage since I don't see you coming.
Bastard's my middle name.
First attack is a 30
Mhm. That hits.
for 20 damage.
All right.
And I will bonus action Fiery Shackles, DC 16 strength saving throw.
Oh, I make it.
Okay. You still take the damage, you're just not restrained.
Actually, I got and I have magic resistance, but I failed that, even with all my. Oh wow! I didn't realize Aboleths are strong little guys.
Oh yeah, like fish, all
I have a
muscles.
+5.
What?
Still failed it. Oh yeah, man, Aboleth will. Do not arm wrestle with the Aboleth.
So he is restrained?
No, I'm going to make my save
Oh.
using 1 legendary resistance.
9 fire damage.
Alrighty, am I resistant to that in any way? I don't think I have any resistance. I don't. Okay, keep going.
Second attack. Not 20.
You're halfway there.
Bring it home. Bring it home.
Come on,
No
Ram
whammies.
I should have used some more.
It's,
Okay.
16, 33 damage.
All right.
Second attack.
By the way, Stagander, make me another Mind Slave saving throw. I forgot to do that at the end of my last round.
Also, all future attacks until my next turn against him have advantage.
All right.
Because that's the crusher critical hit. But anyways, keep going. 29 to hits
That hits.
for another 18 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Action surge, 3 more attacks.
What'd you do, Stagander?
Hmm?
Intelligent. I'm mind slaving you as part of my legendary action last round. Make the saving throw.
Oh.
At the
DC
end
21.
of his
At the end of Quentin's turn. So
Gotcha.
we're going. So I'm going to do this in between the 17 attacks that Rankrum has.
Yeah. It's all good. Sorry, my audio was cutting out.
Go for it. You got 2 minutes.
23.
You're good, Rangram.
26 to hit
Yeah.
for another 22 damage. Second of the fifth attack, 29 again for another 19 damage.
All right.
And sixth attack, 30 again for another. Math is hard. 21.
And that one also strikes. Or done the 21 damage. Okay. You blast this thing, just BAM! Again and again, the hammer streaks across the chamber, smashing into the thing, crushing bone. And once the thing is, it's flailing around, looking at everyone, and then finally it's like, "This is not done!"
I'll move over
Disappears
here.
into Nothing.
Oh. Move over here so the illithid thinks I'm still there.
On the Illithid's turn, they are moving back out of range and plane shifting.
Can they plane shift here?
Whatever, they're running away. The point is
It's a
that without the
phantasm.
Illithid here, they are leaving. And we're not going to waste time chasing down illusionary Lithids from the past.
I was right.
This allows Tyla to spend 3 rounds bashing on her sword, putting the sword first, putting it on the hilt, and then finally putting the pommel on. And then the statue itself steps out of the pool. and puts its hands down on the sword as you watch his bright lights just channel into it. And the sword, when it's finished, sparkles like starlight. And that, my friend, is a good place to end. And we find out what happens next as you return back to reality once again as the phantasm fades. So, Leia, do you have anything for us?
Yeah, other than stunned silence. All right, so don't leave yet. The mists are next. The Mistwalkers have found a moment of peace in the Felquartz Springs camp of elves and the other youngsters, but the mists are never forgiving for long. Will the peace be shattered, or will merit badges be awarded? And check out our friends over on Dirty Deeds on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. EST. While attempting to leave the cursed moorlands, the crew have found themselves at the castle of Mitral, in the former capital of the fallen country of Seir. Loud roars echo from within as four large mechanical dogs descend the steps towards them.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Games Tavern YouTube channel. Be sure to hit that like button, hit the bell icon, subscribe to the channel so you get notifications so you can keep caught up with all of our channels, or all of our shows, not just the Velkyn Week, but also the Myths and all the future Dirty Deeds, the one-shots, all the other things that come out that we do on a regular. Your comments and those likes help us make better shows for you, so it all comes around full circle.
And a humongous thank you to Shard Tabletop for sponsoring this show. Go to the link in chat to check it out yourself and use TGT Shard 20 to get a 20% discount on subscriptions.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Until next we meet, may adventure find you. Now have fun with the amazing team bringing to you Into the Mists. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.